Hello and welcome. My name is Natalie and I am the voice of Terra Noel. Today I wanted to do a reading about what is aligning for you. Right now, astrologically, we have many planets in our solar system aligning exactly for the first time in over 400 years, and it's a very Hercules moment. I want to know what we can get from your spirit guides, source, the angelic realm, your higher self, about what is aligning for you. So now is the moment for you to take a deep breath. Pause the video if you need to, and make your selection. Which pile are you going to choose? Pile 1. Or the citrine. Pile 2. We have rainbow fluorite. Pile 3. We have a quartz cluster, clear quartz. Get hydrated, get cozy if you can. I'll see you in the piles. So for those of you who chose pile 1 or the citrine, then this is your reading. Before we go ahead and get into the cards, let's talk about citrine. Citrine, it literally, to me, always looks like a piece of dried fruit, like a yummy mango or something like that. And it's known to bring happiness and positivity to whoever is working with the energy of citrine. As you can see, orange and yellow can be associated with this type of citrine, and those colors are also associated with like vibrant energy and excitement, celebration. So for this pile, I'm definitely feeling that one of the things that is aligning for you at this time is a feeling of joy. Whatever joy means to you, but there's definitely a light-hearted, sweet butteriness to the energies that are aligning for you. Let's go ahead and look at our card, our tarot. We have the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands because she has a black cat. So there's definitely like the potential of a familiar in your energy, like an animal of some sort, or just maybe you feel really connected with the animal realm, and that both things can be true. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who is definitely connecting with this energy of citrine. She is very vibrant. She's very confident. She's very creative. I do think that for my pile 1s, you guys are definitely in a vibe of whether this is something that is being reiterated to you on the outside, as in, you know, people around you are acknowledging this about you. You yourself are coming into a feeling of inner confidence, like an inner standing of your own true capabilities. You feel motivated, you feel inspired. This is a really good energy, but I want to find out, I'm really curious for my pile ones now. So let's get some more cards. Let's see what we can find out about what is aligning for my pile ones. Let's do one more shuffle. I hope you guys are relaxed wherever you are. Oh, there we go. Let's take the top one. We've got Judgment here. Let's get some more cards. We've got the Magician. And finally we have the Ten of Swords. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, pile one. I'm being drawn to a few different messages here, and they correlate to me. But let's just get started with some of the things that I'm feeling and seeing. First being the Magician, being this extremely vibrant yellow. It's just matching like the cloak of our Queen of Wands and our yellow of our citrine. Oops, sorry. Gotta make sure it's in the shot for you guys. But we've got a lot of yellows and reds and oranges going on. And the Queen of Wands being here with that confidence and that desire to be motivated by your inspiration. We've got the Magician, meaning that you are in a time where literally everything is aligning for you to manifest. There is an energy of maybe there has been delays in manifestation. I have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is a feeling of monotony, a feeling of doing the same thing over and over again, doing things that you don't really have a choice in doing, right? Like when we go to work, it's not really something that many of us have a choice in whether or not we can work. And this Ten of Swords is the 10, it's the end, but it also is talking about mentally, there has been too much in your mind. Your mental health, your mental clarity, your ability to connect, to feel inspired, to feel like when you are trying to manifest or you're trying to, make the life that you're wanting your life to be, you're actively involving yourself in that there's been something or many things that are keeping you, like a blockage or a delay or a frustration or a monotony or just taking a long time, because the Pentacles are a very slow moving energy. It's the underlying energy within this first pull. And the Judgment card here, I know I haven't talked about it yet because it's giving me urgency, and I never like to take cards just like literally as they are, but the idea of like Judgment Day, the idea of being accountable and having to face everything that you've come from, especially given the Ten of Swords, I feel a tenderness. And I feel a resistance in your energy to even wanting to hear that there might be an urgency. And for some of you, that is also a confirmation and a validation of like, no, you're not crazy. This Ten of Swords can also indicate that you might have been like questioning yourself, we all do. It's completely normal, but that like gaslighting, self-doubt, especially when it comes to your inspirations, the things that make you happy and bring you joy, that word joy is coming in right now. You desperately need joy. You desperately want joy. You've been trying to draw it into your energy. And Pile 1, it is here. It is aligning for you. And just like this Magician card, the time is here. That is what I need. The clarity on this, the time is here. The time is now. That urgency that I'm getting from the Judgment card, everything that you have been going through to make this manifestation happen, you know what that is, Pile 1. We're going to get more cards, don't worry, but you know already there's something, many things that are coming to mind as I'm talking about this, because tarot, just like all divination, is working with energy, it's working with potential. And within your energy, as you are a multidimensional, multifaceted being, there are many possibilities with which you can engage with any amount of information, with any information at all. And what I'm getting from this is that there has been an urgency, an expectancy, a diligence, a working towards. You've been getting your ducks in a row. You've been really trying to get your life in order, is what I'm hearing. And you've been really, the law of attraction might be something that my Pile 1s have been curious about or delved into. The idea that like gratitude, the perspective of no matter like what it is that you're going through, like you're still pushing through, and you know that you are called to something, you're inspired by something. You're feeling confident in your vision for yourself, for your life, for your spirituality. The wands can represent our spirituality, our consciousness. It represents our willpower, our creative energy. So there's something that you feel very confident about, that you have been fighting to maintain. And something is aligning for you finally after all this time. And I can't stop smiling for you, Pile 1, because as a 7 planet in Capricorn stellium, as somebody who can resonate with feeling the need to hear the message of everything is aligning for you to manifest something that has felt like almost an impossible thing. And I just saw 1111 on the camera. So there's like a wish. There's like I used to say when I was little, 1111, make a wish. I don't know if anyone else here in your childhood, maybe that's something that you've made a wish. Maybe you're into angel numbers or lucky numbers. But 1 represents new energy. It represents a new beginning. It represents the 1 of the Magician. You're finally aligning to be able to manifest in your life something that you've been trying to. Let's get clarification for Pile 1. Any more information or clarification on what we've already gotten? What's aligning for Pile 1? Oh, okay. We're going to take that one because it's the first one that flipped, and we're going to keep going. What is aligning for Pile 1? That one jumped out. Oh, and so did that one. I think there's a couple in there, and we'll take them. Before you look at the bottom deck, let's look at our other cards. There's like a very strong, I need to take this reversed. So on my channel, I just typically, personally, am a very intuitive reader. I rarely, if ever, take reversed cards, even though I fully acknowledge and honor the practice of doing so, and do so within my own personal readings sometimes. But when I do general readings, I definitely really want to only bring hope. I really only want to help people connect to their spirituality, to whatever it is that they can connect to that brings them hope and validation and confirmation on things that they already feel intuitively within themselves. That's what I believe tarot to be. And so I'm going to explain why I'm taking this card in reverse, but I first want to just check my camera really quick. Hold on. Okay, so clarifying everything. Let's just go ahead and start with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is, look at all of this orange and yellow again. It's just the happiest, brightest, warmest feeling. And the Three of Wands is plans and travel and pile one movement. Movement is definitely coming in. And the Wands again is emphasizing that there is movement on something that is inspiring to you and creative to you and makes you feel like you can't stop smiling. You're just going to be smiling a lot more. I don't know if that means something to anybody, but I can't stop smiling, and the energy is very bright and happy. We have the Seven of Cups under Judgment, this urgency. The urgency is being clarified by, listen, you do not have to be narrow-minded. The urgency is to act on your intuitive instincts to manifest the things that are aligned with your joy, pile one. But it's not an urgency to choose one cup over seven. If you feel overwhelmed by choosing a direction, that's not the point of the energy that you're working with. The potential of the energy that you're working with right now is to choose literally any direction, to make any decision that feels informed by your motivation, your inspiration, your intuition. Acting in this magician energy, aligning with that Queen of Wands and that motivation, that spiritual spark, is you being able to physically see the manifestations around you. You're going to be able to physically see the results and experience the results of you manifesting the things that you've been trying to manifest. The Hermit being reversed underneath the Ten of Swords is that you are not meant to be isolated or alone or feel like you're on your own anymore, or you have to do it alone, or just the word isolated is the word I'm getting. And the Hermit is not always a negative thing. The Hermit is often kind of a welcomed retreat, and a time to focus and be really surrounded by only the things that bring you joy. But I feel like pile one has been the pile that really has been super intentional with your thoughts, your surroundings. Affirmations are probably really important to this pile. Frequency music might be really important to this pile. Just the idea of being high vibe, or you know what I mean. You have been working on internally. That's where this confidence, that's where this Queen of Wands is coming from. The urgency is for you to believe it. The urgency is for you to believe that you have the ability to actually have a movement on the things that you want, the things that you are desiring for yourself. And to not discount the work that you've put in. Don't discount yourself, Pile 1. You have the ability to make things happen in your life, and the stars are aligning for you. But just like Tiana in The Princess and the Frog, if you've ever seen that movie, they talk about how when you wish upon a star, you know, the magic of the wish coming true can only happen if you put in work yourself to make it happen, to get yourself there. And you definitely are a Pile. You're a person watching this that has done that. And so the Hermit being reversed is very significant for you guys. Your spirit guides, your team, the universe really wants you to know that, like, the time to do all of the hard work by yourself, knowing that if there's anything more that you could be doing to make this come in, you would. But it just feels like there's been something keeping you back, and you've been trying to keep your mind right. You've been working so hard to bring in this energy of joy and happiness and celebratory energy. And now is the time. Let's look at this under the deck. You know what's so interesting, Pile 1? We have the 10 of Pentacles here as our bottom of the deck energy with our clarifying tarot. And underneath the 8, I've been pulling this and showing you the whole time. And oh my goodness. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring this out and talk about it yet, because you've had a lot of emphasis on the work that you've done, but you have the ability to create this 10 of Pentacles, this immense amount of change in your life that is stable, that is physical, that is real. This is you creating the routine for yourself that works, where you're not overworked, and you finally feel at the end of the day that you're fulfilled. You finally feel, after doing all of the work, that it's not in vain, that you don't have this blockage at the end to your happiness. So what is aligning for you, Pile 1? Let's leave these out. Let's put them here. We'll put those there. And then we're going to put this here for you too. And we're going to put this over here. So what is aligning for you, Pile 1, is that you are absolutely, finally getting past the feeling of like, there's nothing more I can do. I've done everything that I can. I really need this breakthrough. I need my life to be more fulfilling about things that make me feel joy, that make me want to celebrate life. You're going to find that. You're going to find that, and you're going to find that you are a big part of the process of you finding it, if that makes sense. And you can be fulfilled and feel stable. You can feel like at the end of the day, you've done all of the things that you needed to do, and you can feel proud of yourself. You can have time to yourself. That's all that I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose Pile 2 or the Rainbow Fluorite, then this is your reading. Before we get into the cards, let's go ahead and talk about Rainbow Fluorite and some of the things that it's known for and what I'm getting from your energy right now. So Rainbow Fluorite, as you can see, has so many beautiful colors in it. There's some purples, there's deep blues, there's parts where it's completely clear. There's green in there. And Rainbow Fluorite is one of my favorite crystals to work with. It brings mental clarity. It brings some of the most balancing, positive energies that can be very protective, especially if you suffer from depression, anxiety, intrusive thoughts, CPTSD. It's different than protection of like a black tourmaline, for instance, for like its properties against negative energies and like the evil eye and stuff. This is more about like a spiritual light and positivity. It, to me, really resonates with kind of reminding me of who I kind of felt like when I was a child, that childlike self-wonder, thinking that I was capable of doing anything when I grew up, that kind of a thing. Self-love, clarity. So this pile is definitely a pile that I'm getting is one very empathetic, energetically sensitive pile in a very good way. You might not even outwardly be known as somebody that might be sensitive, but there's something that you are very aware of, and it has a lot to do with some negative, intrusive thoughts, maybe anxiety or depression, maybe worrying about the future, worrying about your life, worrying about your health. There's a lot going on in the world right now. And right now, as you're watching this, is a moment to take care of yourself. Pile 2, I hope that you have the ability to be cozy if you are watching from a space that you can be, and that if you can't, that you're trying to be as present with yourself in this moment. You have nothing to fear. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And know that you are safe with me, and you can be a safe space for yourself. My pile 2s are also, you're probably a very positive person, kind of like the life of the party or the light of your friend group, somebody who's always maybe got a positive outlook in life. And so I'm kind of getting that, like, again, like even the idea that maybe you need more positivity around you might not even feel like how others might see you. But either way, even if that didn't resonate with you, what definitely resonates with choosing the rainbow fluorite is mental clarity and positivity and spiritual clarity and positivity and light. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have in store for my pile 2. What is aligning for you guys? Oh, well. Okay. Everything is aligning for you guys. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is saying that the wheels are turning for you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, pile 2. Luck might be on your side in the way that you might feel really lucky. We all have periods in our life where our luck might be more than others, other times in our life, feeling more unlucky. But now is a time where my pile 2s are definitely going to feel lucky. This could be very literal. We're going to get into the cards and see more about it, but this genuinely could be like getting a promotion or meeting the right person at the right time. Serendipity is coming to mind. Things that feel serendipitous or, I don't know, just like a dream come true or something totally like me. Like, how could this be happening to me? You know, like things are just going to work out in very interesting ways for each of you, as this is a general reading. But let me go ahead and get let's get some cards. What is aligning for my pile twos, especially with this Wheel of Fortune? It's not just luck in the sense of like winning the lottery or anything, but I did want to mention that because sometimes that really is a thing. Like there really are times where people are just in the right place at the right time. Serendipity. That's just the word that keeps coming through. But there's also a switch in emotional happiness and in feeling connected to yourself and feeling proud of yourself and feeling clarity, feeling like you know you have a direction, you know where you're going. That's good. Well, that is so crazy. The Chariot is the card of direction. You know where you're going. You're charging forward. There's a lot of movement, fast movement happening for you, pile 2. So yeah, that's just 100% confirmation on what I was just saying with this Wheel of Fortune energy. And this turning of events for you, whatever the past however long for you has felt, especially in terms of feeling unlucky or feeling like things are like you know when you have like a morning and it just feels like you can't get out the door on time, you keep forgetting everything, and then like your pocket of your pants gets caught on the doorknob, you know, it's like, and then you hit every red light on the way to work. Like there's like almost like feeling like, are you kidding me? Like I can't be this unlucky. Like I feel like there's just something significant for my pile 2s here about this direction that you're going in, feeling really sure of yourself, feeling like, yeah, connected to yourself, connected to knowing what you want, where you're going. What else is aligning for pile 2? Oh, that. That is aligning. So we've got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is all about planning, thinking, holding a vision for yourself, for the future of like where you want to be, where you're going, what is aligning for you, and the directions that you're heading in are the things that you've been thinking about, the things that you've been planning in your mind. Who have you always wanted to be, pile 2? That's the energy I'm getting. It's very positive. It's fast. And this is happening to you. This is not something that you can avoid. This is not something that you can make happen. It's just kind of happening. What's aligning for you? The wheel of fortune is literally turning. And it's things that you've been planning, that you've been envisioning. Maybe things that you've been holding close to your chest. The King of Cups wanted to make an appearance. So you've been very clear, this is a pile of sensitivity, emotional sensitivity, energetic sensitivity. But let's go ahead and get, please Spirit, be clear on what else is aligning for pile 2. Oh, okay. This is aligning for my pile 2s. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Oops, we've got the Hierophant. And we've got the Two of Swords. Oops, and let's see, the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So, my pile 2s. There's a lot of forward direction happening here for you. The Two clarifying the Two of Swords clarifying the Two of Wands for me is, and And the seven of the Seven of Swords here. You've been gaslighting yourself. Yeah. Pile 2 has been gaslighting themselves about this feeling, like that feeling I was feeling earlier of like, man, how could I be this unlucky? Or like, how could things be this like absurd? Like, it's almost laughable. You might have even just laughed at how ridiculous and how difficult your life has been. But the Chariot coming in, this direction, this connection to self, this clarity and like light that's coming in for you, you are no longer having to feel like it's in your head, if that makes sense. Like this thing, this is like, you're gonna feel very stable. You're gonna feel very stable. You're gonna feel like you have everything that you need. You are working with alignment, and this Three of Pentacles is confirming that the alignment that is occurring is within your mind, and you're going to be able to take action on the things that you've been envisioning for yourself, because everything in your life is going to start feeling like, oh, things are just working out for me. Things are just working out for me, because we've got the Hierophant and the the Queen of Pentacles here. The Hierophant is like authority. You are in control. You are in power of your own life. Okay, nobody else can come in and tell you to get off the throne of your own life. Not only are you on the throne, you are on the Chariot. Do you see the symbolism and the synchronicity in these two cards? How similar in, you know, just the way that they are laid out. And this direction, this super fast forward moving motion that's happening for my pile 2s is coming from you having that authority, making that decision, because you do. You can nurture this gift. This Queen is looking at this pentacle. She's nurturing it. She's taking care of it. Okay? This is something you can befriend. This feeling of luck, this feeling of serendipity in your life. It feels like something that you can befriend, something you can trust, something you can nurture. I'm having a hard time trying to put this in words for my pile 2s, because I keep having these very specific words come to mind, like in a way that I don't normally read the cards, but you can trust that the things that are working out for you right now are not like the other shoe is not going to drop. Like, things are changing. Things are changing for you. We're going to get some more cards to just go ahead and clarify for my pile 2s. And I apologize if it feels like I'm reiterating myself. I'm repeating myself over and over again. But the Two of Swords talks about being unable to make a decision because of yourself. Your own mind. You're gaslighting yourself. That's why I was talking about that. Hold on. And the Two of Wands talks about holding a vision for your future. The Four of Pentacles is being able to have stability and working, like things being in a flow in your life. This card and this card are connected to me, reiterating the same thing of just like, there's a flow in your life now. Maybe you've felt that like you've tried to start projects and things like would stop. Start a job and then get fired. Yeah, I don't know why. A series of unfortunate events is like the thing that I'm getting for my pile 2s. But that's changing. What's aligning for you is that you are no longer in that chaotic... Oop, we didn't get a card flipping, but they're wanting to. You're no longer in that chaotic energy of feeling like you're not actually in control of your own life. And this is, yeah. We have the Six of Wands. I'm just going to get a few more and then we'll keep going. But it's definitely a time of celebration for you. It's definitely a time of victory, of recognition. Yeah, there's been hard energies in your life. We have the Five of Wands here. We have the 5 and then we have the 6. Okay. So we got the 6 first as a clarifying energy, meaning that that's what's coming now. And this is clarifying that. This is talking about how you have been through so many opinions. It could be in your own mind, like you could be fighting yourself. Anxiety. This is the pile I was talking about with anxiety and depression. Yeah. So it makes sense that there would be a lot of mental emphasis here, and how you have, whether other people have been giving their opinion and that's been causing you anxiety, or, you're trying to do your life in a certain way and people have been telling you you don't have a right to decide for yourself who you want to be, what gender you want to be, who you want to love, what religion you want to be into, what interpretation of the Bible you want to be reading. I don't know. There's a lot to be said here, but my pile 2s are definitely coming into alignment to you feeling very proud and lucky and happy. And it's not going to be coming from like you self-doubting yourself anymore, because your circumstances are changing. The universe needs, the universe is acknowledging that your circumstances need to change so that you can feel and experience this. I mean, yeah, look at this. Yeah, bottom deck energy. We've got the Sun. This is the happiest card in the whole deck, like talking about mental, emotional, physical happiness, childhood, childlike happiness. I was talking about like feeling like you're reconnecting to yourself. Maybe you've been struggling to even know yourself. Life can throw us in so many directions. People's opinions, our own trauma, just so many things can make us feel very confused in that mental health space. And if that's you in pile 2, and we've been talking about that in the beginning, then there's definitely confirmation that that is something that's lifting and changing. Like, it's just going to change. You're going to feel happy. Look at this. We've got the 10 of Cups. This is fulfillment. This is happiness. This is feeling... I mean, look at the card. It's beautiful. You can get even closer, yeah. We've got red clover. And I love it. I love that there's tea being made in this rainbow mug. Back here, we've got it drying in the sun. What a beautiful, simple life. And then, yeah, I mean, come on. Look at that. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. You're gonna be okay, pile 2. You need to hear that. You need to know that everything is gonna be okay. You are absolutely going to see. You're going to see how things start working out for you. And it's going to help you get started on that direction that you've been thinking about, dreaming about, holding the vision for. I'm going to put this over that because this is replacing that. You're going to have an Ace of Cups replacing your 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is that feeling of burdened by too many voices, too many opinions. You can't feel like you can move forward because there's just 5 wands in your way. Your cup is going to overflow, and you're going to feel victorious, and you're going to feel fulfilled, and you're going to feel happy. rainbow fluorite for my pile 2s. You definitely need to take care of yourself. Take this opportunity to go do something absolutely healing to you. My tea is just now ready. I've been brewing it while I've been doing all the reading, so I'm going to drink a little bit of tea before the next reading in honor of you. And I'd love to know if this resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. Say pile 2 or leave a red clover emoji, red flower emoji, or a flower emoji in general. I just would love to know how things start working out for you guys, all the ways that you start seeing the differences, because it's going to be powerful. So go take care of yourself, get cozy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. If you chose pile 3 or the clear quartz cluster, say that 5 times fast. Then this is your reading about what is aligning for you. So before we get started in the cards, let's just go ahead and talk about clear quartz crystals and what it is known for. This is one of the most protective stones. At least a lot of people believe that. This has a very strong cleansing ability and protective energy. It has many uses, but that's one of the main themes that clear quartz is known for. So this pile is definitely a pile that is just a badass. Like, you guys are the ones that are not afraid of hard work or difficult conversations, or like, this is the pile that's like totally cool to go to therapy and to I don't know, set boundaries with people and ask really hard questions about reality. Like, I don't know, I'm just getting this really like tough, not in a bad way, but like intimidating vibe from this pile. My pile 3s are very strong, and having the protective stone in your energy, or being drawn to this pile in particular, is showing me, and what I'm feeling right now from the energy is that you are protected. You are absolutely protected, and you are justified in wanting to feel validated for that if you do, because you are somebody who is on like the front lines in a way. You are somebody who sticks up for other people. You feel you feel injustice when it occurs. You feel it. And so you are protected. You are so loved. And there are so many beautiful blessings aligning for you. And let's find out with our first card what we have. We have the Ace of Swords. That's so crazy, because I personally always associate the Ace of Swords when I pull it with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is found in many different religious traditions, and he's often associated with being the protector in the angelic realm. He's an archangel, which they're like a really big, tall angel, comparatively to the rankings when you look at it from varying studies or belief systems. And he's holding a sword, and he again fights the demons and the bad guys of all of the realms, basically. Archangel Michael is someone that is known to be working with you if you've had a near-death experience or been around death yourself. He's kind of like the thestral of the angelic realm. So if you've seen death or been near to it, then likely you have been working, or he's working in your life. That's what people believe. So when it comes to being protected and it comes to feeling that same energy that I did with my pile 3s before we got started, you are. Oh, 100%. You are protected. Now, what are you aligning to with this Ace of Swords? Excuse me. Take a sip of my tea. Is clarity. It is truth. It is connection. So you are protected from negative energies in your mind. Some people might say psychic attacks. Some people might say evil eye. Some people, that kind of a thing. And also from your own internal thoughts. Like, you are going to gain the ability to have self-discipline within your mind. This pile is one that will be able to catch yourself before you automatically react or respond to a thought. This pile is the pile that is going to understand the observation effect within quantum physics. You are going to be able to understand that when you have a thought, you can just be an observer to it. You can view the thought and decide to react and respond after you've sort of been observing that. And that's a really difficult practice to get into, and it's really important for those of us who are aware of how much our thoughts sort of affect our mood, affect our ability to do our lives without it being negatively affecting us. So you are aligning to being able to be super mentally sharp. Having clarity in your thoughts doesn't just mean that you're like not tired throughout the day. It means that you will not be surprised. You will see things coming from a mile away. Your intellect will be sharp, your wit will be sharp, but your mind will be clear in a way that not even your own thoughts can attack you and harm you in ways that it has in the past. So let's get some more cards for my pile 3. But already that's pretty darn great, I'd say. Cutting the deck, we've got the 3 of Hearts and the Chariot. So you're definitely moving away from... There's distance being put behind you feeling like your own thoughts can harm you. Feeling like, you don't know which direction to go in. You don't know what decision to make. You don't trust yourself. That kind of a thing. We've got clarity, truth, protection. What else is coming in and aligning for my pile 3? Oh. Your guides do not play. They're like, take this 3 of Swords and make sure it's reversed. We want that. Like, when we cut the deck, that was there. So they're like, yeah, you guys are not this. Okay, so the 3 of Swords, if you don't know, is the feeling of feeling heartbroken, disappointed. This can literally be heartbreak, so it can be a relationship that has been plaguing you. You can't get away from the idea of your ex or how the relationship went wrong. Heartbreak can take a long time for us. I mean, we can all feel just heartbroken over people, even if we've moved on, and feel connected to that grief. Whatever grief you've experienced, you're gaining clarity from being able to walk away. You're walking away from that. We've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, you are no longer going to feel like you're the only one showing up in your life. Other people have betrayed you and left you to do the work, okay? There's a feeling of disappointment in your past. This clarity, this protection, you are going to know exactly how to order the things that have happened to you in your mind. This is all swords. Look, another swords. Well, let me just turn it right up for you. Queen of Swords. Okay? This Queen of Swords is somebody who knows true wisdom. We can know the truth about somebody, right? That they're no good. The bad egg, right? They've done something bad. They've left us. They've deserted us. They've disappointed us. But true wisdom knows that those people, it doesn't mean anything. It's neither good or bad. It's neutral. Everything is neutral. Because they are hurting. They are going through their own things. They have their own perception of what's happened. And even if it was a genuine mistake and they genuinely did things that genuinely hurt you and were not fair and were not right and were not good, wisdom doesn't take the disappointment with her. She doesn't continuously hold on to this. It's in the past. I'm gonna do this. You're moving forward with wisdom and clarity. What else is aligning from my pile 3? Oh. We've definitely got some fears and anxieties, okay? But there's also an innate pull, a desire to uncover things. Ooh. Yeah, you've definitely felt left out in the cold. You've definitely felt that there has been opportunities that have passed you by that you've been skipped over. And my pile 3s, you just need to take some time to really take care of yourself with this Queen of Cups. You are aligning to your ability to know the depths of your desires, to uncover the true wisdom about what has happened in the past and who you are. That's why you're not going to be haunted by these thoughts anymore. That's why you're not going to allow your own thoughts to be hurting you, because you know that your thoughts are hurting you. The person that was hurting you is no longer in your life. But the thoughts of that person, of that disappointment, of that pain, of that grief, it's still hurting you. The memory, that grief. And wisdom is not going to take that with her, because she's learning, what can I take from that experience to guard me with wisdom? And it's because you have been curious about uncovering the emotional, like what it has been doing to you. You've been self-reflective. And you are aligning. I mean, what is aligning for you? The star. The stars are literally aligning. And also, there's something in your destiny here. There's something about a wish that you've made. And it's in regards to... Hold on just a second. it's in regards to past pain that you've been working on healing. And there's definitely this feeling, and I want to do this too, like I feel like the magician is who you are aligning to. You are becoming the magician, and these fears, these things that you were afraid of finding out about yourself from the past, like the things that the past made you feel like you weren't good enough. It made you feel like you were the problem. It made you feel like you were too sensitive. The past made you feel like you were just never going to be good enough. That you were I don't know. But you've been able to face that with this Queen of Cups and really know about the truth about the past. And the things that you thought you were going to be facing were not as scary as you thought they were going to be facing, even if they were mistakes or parts of yourself that you didn't or don't resonate with anymore. Let's get some more cards. Let's find out more about pile 3. What's aligning for pile 3? What's aligning for pile 3? Oh, well, we got a few. Got a few that flipped over. Taking the ones that I saw first. And I think this is all flipped over too. That's the thing about these tarot cards, is they flip. Look at me. We're just going to look at the bottom deck energy for you guys. So we've got the Four of Wands. This Four of Wands is full of lots to look at. In this deck, it is elderberry or elderflower. You can see it's prepared in many different ways. If you know about elderberry, then you know there are many different ways that it can help and heal us. And having the Four of Wands being here, with the elderberry being a very healing, very medicinal plant, and that's why I love this deck. It's the Herb Crafter's Tarot. There's a healing taking place for my pile 3s. Tulsi is a very sacred plant that's used in many traditions for religious rituals and purposes. And in this deck, there's definitely this awakening through this Ace of Swords moment. Aces are always fresh energy, new beginnings, a gift from the universe almost. Often it's viewed as a gift from the universe. And with this heavy theme of protection from my pile 3s, you've got the High Priestess, you've got the Magician, you have the Hierophant. So your spirit guides really want you to feel and understand your true value, your true worth. Everything is going to be okay for my pile 3s. You are protected, and you are aligning to the ability to walk away from not really fully living in the truth about something in the past. And you've now come to the realization, or you will be very soon, about how much you've grown and changed. Recognizing the ways that you have grown and changed are helping you heal the past. They're helping you understand the past, and they're helping you understand yourself better. This got really deep for my pile 3s as far as the energy is very It's going like this. It's going from here to here. You've got your inspiration, your protection, your clarity, your wisdom. And you're recognizing your own power. And this Queen of Cups and the moon and the star and the Hierophant, all of this is giving this depth of self-reflection. And it's reiterating the wisdom about what you have been through in the past and who you are becoming. The main theme that pile 3 is getting protection from and that is being aligned to is that clarity about how you've been protected, how you have grown, and how powerful you are. Thank you so much, Pile 3. That's all that I'm seeing for you guys. I'll see you next time.